So then on the front row for this race we have Andy Philpott and Martin Kaiser. The second row, Martin Fowdery and Matt Rozier. 13 minutes plus 1 lap race. The race is away. One car with the door open not going is the 62 machine of Colin Thorpe. The rest of the field do get away though. Some cars had to take to the grass. It's 3 wide for the lead. A great start from Matt Rozier, and Andy Philpott slows right down there as they head into Coppice for the first time. It's Matt Rozier that leads the way. Martin Kaiser there in second, but it looks like Andy Philpott is going to be retiring from the race. The car almost stationary heading into Charlie's. Yes, the car moves off to the left-hand side of the circuit. On board with Damien Cottrell then as we head out of Charlie's, and he went a bit wide there, managed to down the circuit as we now head up the hill up Park Straight, and it's Matt Rozier that leads. Kaiser there in second position as they get onto the brakes, and we're trying to come past Martin Fowdery here. Up on the inside line for Damien Cottrell, can't get that one done. I think in third it's Ed Cooper, fourth is that Paul Thorpe, then fifth is Fowdery, on board in sixth position with Damien Cottrell. So we head down to the gooseneck, and very quick into the corner for Cottrell, but there's a car in the way, so we couldn't make a way past Fowdery at that time. Fowdery, the race 1 winner here at Cadwell Park. It's the 6th round of the championship. Into Mansfield we go then, and the position stay as it is. Right down towards the mountain we go. There's Paul Thorpe runs in 4th. He won round 4. Round tax Cottrell up on the inside there of Fowdery, on board with Imran Khan, who runs in 7th, and Cottrell can't get it done as they go through the mountain. Now over the top they go. Fowdery out wide. Cottrell going up on the inside line for Hall Bends. 2 wheels on the grass there. He squeezes himself up on the inside. They're heading to Hall Bends, and a brilliant move there from Damien Cottrell to get up to 5th position. We go through Hall Bends now then, and on the gears, going down into the very tight hairpin right hand up, and then down towards Barn Corner, the final corner on the Cadwell Park circuit. Then they will complete the first lap of this 13 minutes plus 1 lap race. Khan just run a slight wide. He's got Derek Rozier and Andy Lightfoot right behind him as they head now down the finish line, down towards Coppice Corner. Lightfoot really falling away down the straight. So when the first race the car didn't seem to have the power, and again that's the case. Yellow flags up, so no overtake for Coppice because of that car of Andy Philpott that is sitting up there and out of the race. In a poor weekend for Andy Philpott, having to be spun out in race 1, and then here in race 2 the car having a problem. Right on board with Lightfoot, then he's attacking Derek Rozier again. We go down the hill at Park Straight, then back up it again as it looked like in front there was the move being done, and Damien Cottrell trying to gain a position. Onto the brakes from Park Corner. Lightfoot again falling away down the straight through Park Corner, closing the car back in front as Paul falling down the pack, I think, in front. We'll check that one as they come back down towards the mountain. A few cars starting to get away now to head into Gooseneck. Beacons fall down the hill, and on the corner markers there, being flown straight into the windscreen of Lightfoot's car. Turn now through Mansfield. And what's happened here though, Cottrell's got ahead of Fowdery, and what happened last time, and he's also, them two have both got past Paul Thorpe. Thorpe's fallen down to 6th position now then, as we ride aboard with Khan. Now he's right behind Paul Thorpe as we head through Hall Bends. And then we go to the brakes for the hairpin once again, and still can't find a way past Paul Thorpe at this point, and he's fallen away there on the exit of the corner. Matt Rose at the front, pulling away from Martin Kaiser, who's a battle with Ed Cooper. Then Paul Thorpe runs in 4th, 5th is Fowdery, 6th is Thorpe, 7th Khan, 8th is Lightfoot, who's got ahead of Derek Rozier. Now to round out the top 10 at the moment is Dan Gibson. So head down towards Coppice. Derek Rozier coming around the outside of Andrew Lightfoot as they head into Coppice. He goes right round him, so Derek Rozier back into 8th position then. Again, Lightfoot car not having the power down straight. Alex Hall's car started to smoke again. Lots of smoke coming out as he drove through the right hand on the first part of Charlie. Back on board with Lightfoot then as he tries to attack Derek Rozier, but he knows it's hot straight, he will fall behind, even if he got in front of him, which he didn't. So, 3rd time up towards Park Corner then. We'll probably have about 8 laps again in the Demon Twig Young Harbour Classic Stock Hatch Championship race. 13 minutes plus 1 lap, as always. Into Park Corner then. And just in front, Khan got ahead of Thorpe. happened there to 6th position. So we head down to the gooseneck. We're going to see Lightfoot close in. Yes, we are. Round the corner, Lightfoot closes right up onto Rosier, then on to break for Mansfield. The top left hand, so Rosier still getting away. Kaiser, then Cooper, and now Fowler trying to come back at Cottrell. They head and Cottrell just snatches the break there going into the mountain, and Khan did get ahead of Thorpe. There's Alex Hall trying to get away from Keith Morgan, I think it is, in the Zoom Swift, yes. That is what's going on here. Now we're aboard with Peter Dixon, who's chasing after and controls up alongside Ryan Lowry as we head over the top of the hill there at the mountain, but can't get that one done. Lowry stays in front as we head into Hall Bends. Out of Barn come the leaders. It's still Rosier getting away. Paul Thorpe slows out of Barn. Paul Thorpe there who's losing positions, and the car slowing. Looks like that car is going to be another retirement from this race. The 6th round, the halfway race of the Classic Stock Cats Championship. And Dan Gibson trying to find a way past Derek Rosier. He couldn't do that. Alex Hall now finds himself in the top 10. Paul Thorpe heading towards retirement. There's the Lowry and Dixon battle that head into the right-hander at Charles. It was the battle for 13th. I suspect it will become the battle for 12th when they find a way past Paul Thorpe. They head out to Charlie's now. Yes, they go past Paul Thorpe. So now the battle for 12th position. It is between Ryan Lowry and Peter Dixon. The 2 Fiesta XR2s, and Dixon doesn't seem to have the speed down the straight because Ryan Lowry really getting away as we head into Park Corner, and then through here. Now we've perhaps been closed in slightly by Dixon. Right, Rosier back with us, and here's Cottrell's got himself onto the back of Ed Cooper. Now he dives up on the inside as they head into the mountain, and he's got the move done. Up to 3rd position then for Damien Cottrell. He's coming through the field nicely because he was down in 6th position at the first part of the race, but now he's up into 3rd. We can see Rosier heading to Hall Bench, then the battle for 2nd. Kaiser just ahead of Cottrell, and Ed Cooper right behind him as well. So we head over the brow there at the exit of the Hall Bench, then into Hairpin, very slow corner, and then down towards the final corner at Barn. Head through there now. Had about half of the race now, and running out wide is Cottrell, who most he's starting to get away from Ed Cooper. Now coming under pressure from Martin Fowley, the race 1 winner here. Going down towards Cottrell, chasing after the runs in 2nd. Kaiser attacking him now up into Charlie's. Got Cooper there in 4th. Lightfoot now all by himself. He's got away from Derek Rosier. He's got Dan Gibson right behind him as they head into Charlie's. Alex Hall still smoking hardly, being chased by Keith Morgan. That's the battle for 10th. And then in 12th is Ryan Lowry. Still got Peter Dixon chasing after him. And you can see a replay on board with Alex Hall, and he takes the grass straight away. Good start from Alex Hall. That was if there wasn't a load of cars in front of him, and then of course losing momentum on the grass. Rosier back with us then. They're back for 2nd. Cottrell right behind Kaiser still. Can't find a way through into Mountain this time. Ed Cooper there in 4th. Bowdry and Imran Khan right there as well. We go on board with him into Mountain Bottom, and then he'll head up over the hill. And Ed Cooper there attacking the car in front of him. That is Damien Cottrell. Or was he actually defending from Fowley? Because he doesn't look as close to Cottrell as Fowley is to him. As now he had defence heavily into the hairpin. Now Fowley trying to get the better run out of the corner, then trying to have the inside line, which he can't have for Barn Corner. Meanwhile, exiting that corner is the race leader. As Damien Cottrell runs off out of road again, allowing the car that runs in 2nd position, Martin Kaiser, to make a gap. Meanwhile, behind him, Ed Cooper having to defend heavily to Martin Fowley, who's trying to find a way past him from 4th position. Through Coppers they go. Boundary car starting to smoke as they head through the right-hander. That is Charlie's. Lightfoot now has lost a lot of time because now with him is Rosier and Gibson as they go through Charlie's. Alex Hall's car still smoking there. Right behind him is Keith Morgan still. Morgan can't quite get close enough to get past Alex Hall's car. Battle for 12th between the two Fiestas continue. Meanwhile, up into Park Corner, Damien Cottrell right with Martin Kaiser again. This is the battle now for second position as they head now into Chris Curve. The long right-hander that keeps going and going before they head into Gooseneck, which they will do in a moment. Here we go, then onto the brakes, much quicker into the corner, sideways for Damien Cottrell as it's now right underneath the rear bumper of Kaiser. He goes up on the inside into Mansfield and he makes it through then on the inside line into second position now for Damien Cottrell. Still a few laps to go. Can he catch up the race leader, Matt Rosier? And there's a huge gap of 5 cars now. And Cooper trying to attack Kaiser, locking up their Cottrell as he breaks away from the cars behind. We can on board with the car at the back of the queue. That's Imran Khan in his first year of racing. He's right behind the car of Martin Foundry. Imran Khan, the strongest novice in classic stock caps this year. Can he find his way into the top 5? He was out at Brands Hatchford's car. Let's go defensive. Well, Foundry trying to attack Cooper and defend at the same time. But now he's got alongside Cooper down to Barn Corner. But he has to tug back underneath him after a poor exit to the corner. So Cooper stayed 4th, 5th is Foundry and 6th is Card as they head onto the start finish line. A good run out the corner for Khan. He brings himself up alongside Martin Foundry as they cross the line to complete another lap. About 2 or maybe 3 to go as they head down into Coppice. And they can't get through this time. They now head through Charlie's. It's Cooper still ahead of Foundry and Khan. And then they head down to that second pass of Charlie's. Kaiser managing to get away now from this scrap for 4th position. As now they head down the park straight. A good run off the corner again from Imran Khan. And now in front of him, Foundry trying to come to the outside of Cooper. That's left the door right open for Imran Khan. Up on the inside he goes. And very late on the brake for Foundry. And that could keep him in 5th. It does. It's around the outside for Chris Curve. Imran Khan tries to go. He can't do that there. He tried to the inside of the corner. Went Foundry, kicking up a bit of dirt. Now as we head into Gooseneck. And I think the time's going to run out before they cross the line next time. So there'll be 1 lap to go at the end of this. Cooper starting to break away slightly from Foundry. We head into Mansfield. And then Foundry gets himself back onto the tail of Ed Cooper. Here they come then. Down towards Mountain and Khan goes up on the inside line. Then ducks to the outside line for the corner. Yellow flags I noticed there. Can we see any car? Not evidently, but there must be somebody around that region. As they head now into Hall Bends. The penultimate time, Foundry gets there, he's sideways, but he holds it all together. Down the brakes then for the hairpin. Ed Cooper again just started to break away for this battle from 5th position as they head down to Barn Corner. Leader then out of Barn. They will get the last lap board this time. There you go, Matt Rosier passes that. Then Cottrell in 2nd, getting away from Kaiser, who has got away in turn from Ed Cooper, who's got away in turn from Martin Foundry, who's made a small gap to Imran Khan. So they head down to Coppice for the final time then. Khan gives himself back onto the tail of Foundry and try and make a move as he slides the car into Charlie's there. They head down to the second part. Lightfoot's under pressure from Rosier and he's got to get away before the park straight because we know Rosier's car is more powerful. Alex Hall still got 10th, we saw there, but onto the park straight for this battle for 5th. Foundry giving away the slipstream to Khan, and now he's really closing in before the end of the straight. Foundry goes defensive. Khan going to the outside line of the park corner. He's drawn himself properly alongside, but Foundry's on the inside line, and he's still got that inside line. He stays in 5th then. Khan can't go round the outside there. Now they go into Chris Curve, and Foundry managed to slightly make a gap again. There's not many positions left to pass. The most obvious passing move is Mansfield, but he doesn't quite look close enough. Can't fast through the gooseneck though as they go onto the brakes for the final time into Mansfield, and Foundry stays in front. Meanwhile, Cottrell's closing in on Rosier. There's only about a second between them, but it's a bit too late for Damien Cottrell now. Meanwhile, Khan coming around the outside of Foundry as they head into the mountain. They're side by side. In front slightly is Khan, but he's got the outside line for the mountain, and that means that the 90 car of Martin Foundry stays in front for the moment as they head down to Hall Bends then. for the final time. There's no way really to get past now. He closes up right onto the back of Fowley. The car goes all sideways and over the grass. Goes Imran Khan. That means he's now given himself 6th position. Slight mistake there from Hall Ben's chucking the car all over the grass. And then the leaders are together. Damien Cottrell right behind Matt Rosie as they head to the line. Cottrell darts out, but he can't quite do it. Matt Rosie takes a race victory then. So that's been the strongest weekend of the year for Matt Rosie, and he had scored the most points here this weekend. With, I think it was a second earlier on the weekend. So, and then a win today. Damien Cottrell in 2nd position. There are the results, just a quarter of a second between the top two. Martin Kayser finished 3rd, Ed Cooper in 4th, and Martin Fowdry in that 5th position. Derek Rosier got past Andrew Lightfoot to the points, give him up. Rosier now the championship lead by 3 points to Martin Kayser. Ed Cooper runs 3rd, just 1 point behind Kayser. Derek Rosier being consistent, he's in 4th. Damien Cottrell 5th, and Dan Gibson rounds off the top 6.